If you're having trouble finding the right mods for your experience, then you're in luck. These are the top 4 BMW mods you can download in 2026. Now, before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos coming up in the future. And without further ado, let's begin with the video. And obviously starting up with number 1 is the beautiful BMW M2. This beautiful M2 mod is created by Static and also BeamNG High Quality, and boy oh boy is it high quality. First things first, let's go to the front of the vehicle and check out the kidney grills. The kidney grills are very realistic. There's no meshing of the kidney grills or anything. The DRLs look fabulous. And also, let's take a look at those vents as well. They are very nice looking, and you can even see the intercoolers inside. The DRLs are super detailed as well. The DRL colors can change as well. Now the tires are just as detailed because you can see the brand name and also the measurements of the tire itself. The brake rotors are super detailed, and also the actual wheel itself is detailed to the point that you can see M. Now the back of the vehicle is also just as detailed as well. You can see those fake vents, and the car is fully openable, revealing that S58 engine that boasts about 470 horsepower. Also, the engine bay is fully detailed and good to look at. The trunk area is also detailed as well, and pretty sure you could actually put your BeamNG mission boxes in there as well. The interior of the vehicle is the best part. This interior is fully interactable. The dash and the gauges are fully interactable and works perfectly fine. The stitching on the seats are amazing. You get carbon bucket seats, and the mirrors actually work as well. Not only that, but for the immersion, even the gas, brake, and the clutch pedal work. And of course, the actual infotainment screen works as well. And of course, the BMW sounds amazing. And if you thought that was all the features this mod provided, well, you're wrong, because you can also wind down your windows in this mod, which is literally the best thing that a mod can have, and it really is good for an immersion standpoint, including when you're driving in first person. This car also looks super good with the Zandervoort blue as well. Now the first thing you'll notice when you download this mod is the driving experience of this vehicle. This vehicle drives almost identically to the actual M2 G87 in real life. This car is a rear wheel drive car, and the 0 to 60 in this car is 4.1 seconds. Which is identical to the actual M2 in real life. This car is not too fast. This car doesn't have unrealistic acceleration. This car doesn't have unrealistic turning either. This car feels just like it's supposed to feel. A M2 that's designed for hairpins and the track. It feels super good, and it's super nice to drive interior-wise as well. Also, depending on your mood, you can actually turn off or on the traction. And obviously, in this case, I turned off my traction because I just want to slide everywhere. Anyways, now it's time to test out the crash model at 56 miles per hour. Crash model is brilliant. It folded perfectly. As you can see, there's just minimal meshing. There is minimal spiking as well. Obviously, you can see some spiking, but that is because the car is actually a free mod as well, which is insane for this much quality. Now, if you like living dangerously, well, this drag config M2 is just for you. This thing has 1,000 horsepower, and as you can see, there's no grip on this thing whatsoever. Now we're gonna go on the drag strip and drag this car. You can already hear the turbos on this thing. This thing has a quarter mile of 9 seconds and goes 160 miles per hour. That is fast. But on the opposite side, we got the M Performance M2, which is made for the track itself. And this thing really handles very well. I mean, like, as you can see, we have more traction on the rear tires. We have Sport 2 Cup tires as well. And did I also mention that this mod has about 19 configs, which is a lot of configs for a free mod, and they're all completely different and customizable. Like for instance, this M240i, which honestly, in my opinion, looks fabulous. This car is completely different from the M2s because, well, it's an M240i, it's an M Sport. This car looks very good, looks realistic to what it is in real life, and also the front end looks aggressive. The brakes also look aggressive. and the car sounds just great as well with that B58. Also, it's all-wheel drive too, so you don't have to worry about losing that much traction. But if you're not a fan of new gen BMWs in general, this mod is just for you. This is the 1M made by Addy. This mod introduces a beautiful looking 1M and also 135i as well. The wheels are very detailed and utilize some of the vanilla tires in game. The back of the vehicle is just as good, obviously the 135i badge. It looks super good, looks super detailed, and obviously the car is fully openable, showing off that beautiful N52 or N54 depending on which engine config you choose. The interior is fully interactable. All the pedals work in this vehicle, even the clutch pedal, which gives you a more immersive first-person POV driving experience, and all the textures inside the vehicle are just one to be studied about because this is just amazing. That freaking plastic looks super good. The seats also look good. Everything is good about this vehicle. Let's go take it out for a drive. This car is rear-wheel drive only and also weighs about 3,300 pounds in game. This car feels so good to drive, especially on these tight turns as well. And since it's very narrow compared to the other M2 models that are going to come after this car is very good to actually cut up in as well. Now, obviously, with that all being said, let's go test out the crash model. Yeah, the model's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best crash model, but it definitely does get the job done. This mod also costs about $5, so it's up to you to say if it's actually worth it. In my opinion, the mod is very worth it. This mod has about 55 configs, which will suit everybody's needs on what they want with this car. Obviously, you got the 118D, you got the 135i, and then obviously you got the 1M. So obviously it has everything. Right now I'm using the 135i with a nice tune and a gap cam. This mod, like I said, also comes with the beautiful 1M coupe. This one is my own custom made config. I added a nice diffuser and carbon lip spoiler, you know, all that stuff. And in my opinion, 1Ms are the best two-door coupe, small coupe, you know what I mean? Just the best one. And boy, does it sound good. But obviously, if you're not into small coupe style cars, or you're just not into old cars, the G90 is definitely your style. This mod is one of the most realistic, detailed mods you'll ever download. And obviously, not obviously actually, it's free, which is insane. Because you get an intercooler that is like actually detailed. The grille is very detailed. The rims are so realistic, as well as the brakes. I mean, like, damn. That is crazy. And then when we get to the back, I mean, obviously, boom, you get the M5 logo and you get the beautiful S68 V8 from BMW. The car is fully openable. Showcasing the S58 bi-turbo V8, which is amazing. The interior is just as detailed. Everything in the interior works. I mean, like, literally everything works. You can actually interact with the infotainment screen, and also the digital gauge cluster also works. The doors, the windows on the doors also roll down and up, and not only that, but you can actually even tuck the window mirrors as well. The car drives just like you think it would. Very heavy, very planted, and very fast. The car itself is very realistic to drive, and honestly, it looks so good just to look at it on the road as well. The exhaust note is very realistic, not too loud, not ear-piercingly loud. And the traction on the vehicle itself is very good as well. But let's test out the crash model. The crash model is very detailed. Even the windows crack under pressure, which is amazing. No real meshing or spiking of any parts of the vehicle. The parts do break off when needed to, and overall, just a realistic crash scenario right here. This mod has over 60 configs, so you basically won't get bored. For instance, this config is the wagon version of the M5, and it also has a tuned exhaust, as you can hear. There's really no getting bored of this mod since there's so many configs, and honestly, this car mod is definitely worth the download, in my opinion, of course. And last but not least is going to be the BMW M4 made by Royal Renderings. This mod is by far the most detailed BMW mod you can download. And, well, it costs about $12 for subscription on Patreon, but once you get that subscription, boy oh boy, is it worth it. The car itself is super detailed. The rims are detailed, the brakes are detailed, and as you go to the back of the car, everything about the back is just one-to-one to like the actual M4 in real life. Not only that, but the car is a fully openable mod featuring that beautiful S58 that boasts about 473 horsepower stock. The interior is very, very, very interactable. Like, you literally, everything that you see right now, interactable. The back of the seats are very detailed. I mean, like, you can't really get more detailed than this. Obviously, for this config, I have carbon bucket seats, but you can always go with the normal seats as well, which is just another cool thing about this mod. The mod just looks super stunning. To get even more in detail, the windows can roll up and down, and also, something very cool about this mod is actually fold up and down the sun visors, as well as the actual seats, which is so very cool. Like, honestly, they didn't have to do this because, I mean, you can't really climb to the back in BeamNG. But, like, the fact that they still did this is just incredibly insane. Driving this mod is also a treat because Royal Renderings prioritized the actual driving experience of the car as well. This car drives just like what you think an M4 would drive like. Not too fast, obviously, since it is stock in rear-wheel drive, but just fast enough to get to that, you know, marker. It's not too acceleration happy. The throttle response is actually realistic. The turning is realistic. Everything about this car is very realistic to drive upon. And also, the car is very, very, those backfires were tough as well. The car is very friendly towards first-person drivers as well, with wheels. The crash model is fabulous. Honestly, very fabulous. The car fuses in with the actual light pole, which actually happens at some speeds. Not only that, but the crash was very violent, which actually released the airbags and also cracked the screens as well. And obviously the force of the crash also affected the rear half of the car as well. This mod has about 20 configs, and each of the configs are very unique and do their own sort of thing, right? For instance, I have this M4 CSL that is a track version of the M4 competition. Has 523 horsepower, yes, yada yada yada, right? This car looks fabulous. And obviously, he actually also changed a little bit of the actual car's exterior as well. As you can see, we have that carbon ducktail spoiler. In fact, I'm pretty sure the whole trunk is carbon. And the car just looks stunning. Very nice little metallic gray color going on with it too. This mod also features a lot of influencers' cars, such as Cool Kid Firm's M4 right here. And honestly, it looks amazing as well. I always liked this car. If you don't know who Cool Kid Firm is, obviously he's like a YouTuber, massive car guy YouTuber, right? But the fact that he actually made his car in BeamNG is actually super cool. This mod has so many options of customization on all their M4 configs. Like, you can literally build up a shell of an M4 into like a track ready M4 easily. And it's just amazing, right? It helps you know cars and stuff, right? There's not that many mods that have that much customization, obviously. So honestly, I would rate this mod a 10 out of 10. There's really nothing wrong with it. Everything is perfect about this mod. But anyways, thank y'all for watching my top 4 BMW mods you should download in 2026. I'll see y'all later.